U.S. National Security Advisor H.R. McMaster has said that Pakistan is using terrorism as a foreign policy tool. McMaster said that U.S. President Donald Trump is frustrated at Pakistan's behavior. He said, and I'm quoting, "This is really our effort to communicate clearly to Pakistan that our relationship can no longer bear the weight of contradictions and that we have to really begin now to work together to stabilize Afghanistan." I'm quoting from that statement that H.R. McMaster has made. He also says that U.S. President Donald Trump is frustrated at Pakistan's behavior. He said, and I'm quoting, "This is really our effort to communicate clearly to Pakistan that our relationship can no longer bear the weight of contradictions and that we have to really begin now to work together to stabilize Afghanistan." Let's go back to our international correspondent, Ramesh Ramachandran, who is joining us from the newsroom. Ramesh, we've seen how United States has repeatedly lashed out at Pakistan over the last 48 to 72 hours, which, of course, began with U.S. President Donald Trump's stinging criticism through that tweet, the withdrawal of military aid later. And now H.R. McMaster highlighting once again that United States is frustrated when it comes to Pakistan's response throughout when it comes to terrorism.
Indeed, Molly, another stinging rejoinder from Washington, this time from U.S. National Security Advisor H.R. McMaster, who said, as you mentioned there, Molly, that Trump is in particular frustrated with Pakistan's attitude and behavior in the issue of terrorism, especially those groups operating both against Afghanistan and India as well. And the statement goes on to say that Pakistan is continuing to support terror groups operating on its soil and that it is selective in its approach. Now, that's interesting because India says Pakistan might be taking action against some terror groups operating against Afghanistan, but when it comes to India targeting groups, then Pakistan completely denies its existence. So clearly, U.S. also realizes Pakistan is selective in its approach towards terrorism, and therefore it says Pakistan must not use terror as state policy. And therefore, he goes on to add that the Pakistan-U.S. ties cannot bear the weight of contradictions, and it's incumbent upon Pakistan to change course.